Well, on the fuel front, I'm currently on 21.4, and I still haven't fully ticked down to, I can't be asked to count the bars. I haven't lost a bar yet, just my ability to maths. Oh yeah! Okay. Don't look at the crack of my arse. Although any kind of lead angle drops down. So I'm very close to it ticking over, I think. Right, so if I get to here, and then see it, there you go, slight tilt down, and that's me. Was that it? I think that was it. Around 20, just under 22 miles per thing if I drive at a manner that isn't completely obnoxious. Just a little bit. Obnoxious dominance. Right, so that's not too bad. Trying to knock it into like 6th gear and keep it there. Operation Conserve Fuel. Although, annoyingly, I went back to the bike today and I noticed there's a little drip of oil underneath the under the bike. So I think I have a small oil leak. So I'm gonna have to have a little look on the weekend. And if that's gonna be a pain to fix, then I'll be in the Aprilia, which I didn't put fuel in. These are my woes. Third world issues. Because I need to put the fairing back on the Aprilia anyway. So fingers crossed it's dry. Could do with a dry weekend. Free from the water from the heavens. So I am able to see, we're back up again to full bar. See, it's literally tickling over, I think. The fuel's bobbing around the fuel tank. I mean, I'm already doing pretty well. I went to work and I've left work and it still hasn't fully ticked down yet. Oh, I'm not gonna get past this fan, am I? I could, but when you're frugal on, you don't filter when you're trying to be frugal. You do go past people that take 3 years to pull away though. You dispatch them very quickly as we maintain our speed. This is for fuel consumption, it's fuel consumption. I had pretty big balls of a Renault, wasn't it? To go into this lane of all lanes. Yeah, just indicate as you move out, Mercedes. It's not as if there was somebody there you could have possibly crashed into. Jesus Christ, Mercedes. Was that enough outrage? Was that sufficiently outraged? I don't know, I'll stick it online and see what happens. Right, now frugal driving. Oh, come on, you absolute dick piece of dick. I'm ruining it already. I'm messing it up. Oh, no wonder it's got dropped down a bar. Immediately it's went, stop that, behave yourself. I'm trying to be sipping fuel, sipping it, not guzzling it like a dick. A dick being the person that would drive that way, not guzzling like a... I'll just edit that out. Yeah, so there you go. Look, 25 miles and it's holding solid as empty and the bike is nice and upright, in an upright position. I'm going to take the shortest route I can think of to get to the dual carriageway. And we're not going to get carried away on the carriageway. Not at all. I mean, we never do. And that's going to hold true for this attempt. Jesus Christ. If the feds are watching, I'm done. Side note, I've noticed recently that the blur and mask ability on CapCut has got very good. I used to have to go in and do a lot of stuff by hand, but I don't even need to do that anymore. Works first time every time. Squeeze in front of that in case he wants to pull across. Oi, woo, 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 woo. I don't know what was going on behind me. People are spinning around the road and everything. J-turns, a lot. Right, people are going to be shunting over to the left to get away from these right turners. I'm going to leave it till very last second because I'm a prick. Ooh, nice. This is a mistake. I should have went all the way down the right-hand side and then just muscled in when the lights went green. I'm now banking my progress on people hurrying the fuck up. Oh, and there's only the popo getting in the way. These lights are going to go red again, aren't they? I don't know why you're slowing down for, finesse. Oh, I'm fine. I'm through. You can relax, people. You can unclench the butthole, try and see whether there's any sneaky right indicators. I think I'm all right. I think I'm all right past this junction. Yes, golden. We're golden. We're good. So we should be okay all the way up to the lights. Doop. See, I don't need to wave anybody. No waving required. You just hold your position and make no attempt to move. That way, any accidents that may or may not occur has got nothing to do with your influence. I bet you're learning so much from me today. It's unreal. Don't get this kind of education from other content creators. Cold room design. I don't know that you can have a business for that. My house is freezing most of the time, and I'm pretty sure that's not what the point was. But in my house's defense, I'm too cheap to put the heating on. Speaking of being cheap and cold, I bought a diesel heater the beginning of the year, I think, and I've only just tried to see whether it works, and yes it does. Money well spent there. The only problem is, if I want to use it in the house, I've now got exhaust fumes to try and deal. I was literally going to just drill a hole in the wall big enough for that, because it's only a little exhaust pipe, and just bang it in the hallway. Although I think it was originally purchased with the intention of being installed in the van. I swear to God, when I'm trying to drive normally, my brain just starts switching off out of boredom. I start talking about diesel heaters. Has my recklessness directly contributed to, if you indicate right now, I'm going to lose my mind. Has my recklessness directly contributed to my ability to be entertaining? Is that all that you people watch me for? To risk my life on a daily basis for your amusement? Look at him, Audi in the cycle box. Disgusting, really. And he's creeping cycle boxer. Two of the worst driving faults that I can think of at that particular moment in time. Speeding though, no one's that bothered about speeding. Red lights though, yeah, red lights. That's probably the worst one, isn't it? Worst offence I can think of. I mean, another one would be to drive your car while somehow managing to waggle your flaccid penis out the window as you pass primary school. Put you back in your place, mate. Did you just wave at me? I'm genuinely confused. Do they just want me to make a rev noise? If you don't do the rev motion, I don't understand. My brain's not that good. Unless you do a very specific rev motion, then I don't know what you mean. For all I know, she might be a fan of the Third Reich. And somehow, I don't know how, misconstrued me to be a fellow Riker. I think by this point, Audi, you ran the red light, didn't you? You are the danger. Could have just went. You just kept going. You've already passed the white line. It's green, dickhead. I'm supposed to be conserving fuel, aren't I? Whoops, forgot. Too busy showing dominance to Audis. Probably on the phone, isn't it? Probably a phone. Or they just put themselves that much into the crossing that they couldn't see the lights anymore. Like I said, you've gone through it at that point. You've already breached the line. Just run it. Just go. I mean, I wonder what the legalities on that would be. Because technically, if you cross that white line while it's on red, you have run the red. So if you're beyond that white line when the lights go from green to red, you may as well just go, right? May as well just crack on. I'm pretty sure there's no legal system that would find fault in that. Oh, going slow again. I don't like it. I'm ironically not very good at choosing what gear to be in when I'm supposed to be driving normally. I tend to just like constantly lug the bike, because normally I would have gunned it in first enough to skip most of them. You shut up! You shut up! Sixth gear, come on! Don't you dare brake. My God, is it boring. I don't like this at all. Do you know what? I've always said the you know the phrase it's better to ride a slow bike fast, right? I've always thought that's bullshit. Absolute nonsense. Nobody says that unless you're specifically trying to cope with the fact that you're on a 125 and you're trying to stop yourself from being depressed, right? There's nothing wrong with being on a 125 or a CBT. It's a rite of passage. Everybody's got to do it. Chill out. But I'm thinking to myself right now that if I was on a 125, I'd probably be wringing its neck everywhere. So at least I'd be doing something, right? I wouldn't just literally be sat. I may as well have cruise control. And at that point, I've just given up on life. Quite an odd thought, really. Because just sat here tootling along, I'm not looking to like try and get in a quick overtake, or it feels like I'm commuting. I mean, I know I am commuting, but it feels like I'm commuting. Probably the first time ever it feels like I'm just going to and from work. And this guy knows it. Look at that. Ooh, a fair lady. What's happening here? What's happening? Nothing? Oh no, we've got someone who won't... I would have undertook by now. 100% would have undertook whatever that white car trash is clogging up the road like some filthy tampon. Filthy. I mean, I suppose this is why cruisers came about, right? You just, when you stop caring about being able to go fast anymore. Is that where like adventure bikes are? You're sat upright, your feet are no longer in a sporty position, so it feels like you're not on a cruiser, but you're basically on a cruiser. Right, why are you indicating left from the right-hand lane? Jesus Christ. Stays in the right-hand lane, refuses to get over. One little blip's not going to hurt, is it? One little squeeze. I mean, surely if I got to work with all my bars intact, then I should technically get home only down the one. That feels like a good rule of thumb. That van's going straight through. I knew it would. Now that I know 75 is probably closer to the right speed limit. See, I'm doing 74. And I'm not gaining on the cars in front, apart from that blue one on the learner, who's clearly just afraid of the speed. God, why are all these people turning right? Yeah. 2 little blips on the throttle's not going to hurt, is it? 2 little blips. No one's going to get mad about a little blip. Now here's the big gamble. I want to be in that left-hand lane. But if you go too early, I'll probably just get overtaken again. We can't have that. We can't go past people to then slow down to have those same people that we've gone past go past us. That's negative efficiency. We need to maintain our race position as much as possible. Jesus Christ, Skoda. But it's fine. It's fine. We're not trying to get home the fastest, are we? I forgot about that. We're trying to get home efficiently, that's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, I was too busy having fun, got carried away. It's that second blip of the throttle. It's that second blip. Oh, I thought I'd be alright with just 2 little blips, but I ended up getting all worked up. See, now I'm just thinking maybe a little 250cc sport bike would be perfect. Swap the Aprilia for a little green number, and then even though I will absolutely thrash it on a daily basis, it won't take that much fuel. Why not a 125? Because there's no going back. There's no going back. Do you know what? I would actually, because the CBF 125, my first bike, that thing would, I mean, eventually, but it would do 70. It'd get there. Just if you expect it to get there in any kind of reasonable time, you're out of luck. And I think it was like a tenner to fill a tank, and that would last me for about 250 miles. I only remember, like, because I'd fill up every weekend, and I was going to work 5 days a week, so I'd be filling up once a week. I can't quite remember whether I did that because I had to or just because it was routine. I don't know, but that would mean, hang on, I've got to try and do some sort of a math here, and I don't like the math, but I'll try. So that's every 2.5 weeks of me going to work and that would cost me a tenner. Ooh, but then I'd have a bike that I'd only commute on, and I'd still be reaching for the VFR keys every now and again. No. See whether I can just be nice on the VFR. If I could be nice for a whole tank of fuel, then I should be good to go. I should probably do this on the Aprilia, really, because the Aprilia makes me, because it's slower, it makes me a better rider. Opinions may vary. Yeah, so far though, I'm pretty happy with this, because if I can make this tank last for 5 journeys, that's 2.5 weeks, whereas I'm normally looking at a week and a half. I'm usually using about 3 bars per commute, 3 to 4. You just gotta remember, VTEC is the devil. Stay away from the VTEC. That's where all misfortune lies. It also makes me happy to know that the things like the pair valve, the flapper thing, the snorkel mod, the full exhaust, O2 sensor plugs, and a changed front sprocket hasn't massively impacted my miles per gallon when I'm behaving myself. It obviously has, but it hasn't been overly so. I believe I used to be able to comfortably get 25 miles per bar, and now I'm scraping that number. I'd probably say more accurate to say about 24 miles. I don't know, I should probably look whether 5th or 6th gear is the biggest gear. I don't know whether 6th is the overdrive. I don't think it is. I'm just trying to remember the speeds that I've done, because I can get VTEC to kick in 5th gear, but I think 6th gear, I've not done VTEC in 6th. Anyone who knows what I'm on about, that should probably tell you a lot. In Mexico, obviously. It's AI, an artificial intelligence generated Mexico. Private runway in Mexico. How many caveats do I have to throw out now? Allegedly. I mean, I should probably be riding like this in winter anyway. You always get the roundup of YouTube videos of people who have went over in the ice around winter. I believe there were at least 3 or 4 that I know of from the beginning of 2025. It clearly wasn't any more than that, because, as the great philosopher once said, if a bike slips on the ice and the rider isn't a motovlogger, did they even make a sound?